Welcome guys back to Watch Talk. On today's video, it's not going to be a format or another Rolex video. I'm actually with my girlfriend today. Guess watch prices and what aesthetically pleases her because it's not really into wristwatches, doesn't understand my crazy obsession with them.
Hi!
Jumping right into it. The first one, what do you think about this? It's a Timex Expedition.
I really like the colors and I like, what is this thing called again?
The loom?
Yeah, I like the loom. I really like that on all watches. I think that's really cool to have that there.
Okay, so how much do you think this Timex Expedition costs?
I would say 500.
500. So you ready for the retail price?
Yeah.
$50.
What?
Yeah. Can you believe you could get a nice watch like that for about $50? Now, it's a quartz watch, and that means it's not mechanical, and that typically means lower end, but there's high-end mechanicals. The aesthetics alone look very nice on that one.
Okay.
Now, for the second watch. So what do you think about this watch? So it's a Richard Mille, and it's a blue sapphire.
That's supposed to be a skeleton, right?
Well, yeah, it's a skeletonized watch, and
Yeah.
that's a skeleton.
I think it's really cool, but it's probably not something I would ever think, like...
I would wear you.
Yeah, I don't really like it, but I mean, I like the color.
Yeah, so what do you think the retail price is on it?
I would say $30.
I can't make this up, guys. It's over $2.2 million. Because
this compared to the other one?
Yeah, I know. And you like the other one better. That's hysterical. So this one is made in Switzerland, and it is all blue sapphire, and that's a very expensive watch. Only about 3 companies make it in the world. Okay, so this is an older Rolex. This is not a new one, and it's called the Paul Newman Daytona. So what do you think about this watch? The strap is off on this picture.
I like how the numbers go pretty high. Like, what does that mean? Like the 200, the 190, and
oh, that's just the you're talking about the bezel.
Yeah,
okay, so that's for the chronograph complication, okay. and they units per hour, so it tells you like the time you're going through. And the subdials, that doesn't actually tell you the seconds. You click the chronograph buttons and it goes through. So what do you think? What it's trading at now? So originally it was trading a different price, but what do you think it's at now?
Probably like 200?
200? Okay. You can buy this watch, depending on the quality and everything, from $300,000 to $500,000.
Oh, dang it. I thought I was going to be close.
No, but initially at retail, these watches didn't sell well, and the people considered them not good looking, like ugly watches, until Paul Newman was wearing one. And it sold for, I think, around $200-300 mark, maybe a little over, but that's what it was.
Oh, wow.
So this is a Heuer Monaco. It's very famous, but this is, Steve McQueen wore it, and it was in a racing movie. So how much do you think this is going for? This is a modern iteration. This is not...
Well, first off, I like the colors, kind of like USA colors.
Yeah.
But... like the square part, that's kind of like weird, but it's cool. It's different.
Yeah, the square.
Yeah.
It's special for the watch, and some of them had the crown on the other side too. So it's very, very neat watch.
Yeah, I would say probably. I'm gonna go with 4,000.
Yeah, you're right on the mark. It's around 4,000 for the new iterations. Yeah.
Wow.
That was perfect. Yeah, that was amazing. Okay, so this is a Hamilton Khaki field mechanical. These first came out during Vietnam, and it's very well known for a robust movement, and it's an American company too, 38 millimeters, so it's a smaller watch. How much do you think this retails for? It's under the Swatch Group now.
I would say 1,000.
Close, 500.
Oh,
so you can pick it up for half
yeah.
that. This is a Patek Philippe Nautilus. This is a very, very famous watch. Nowadays, especially because wrappers are in it, but it's on a integrated bracelet. It's pretty famous. So what do you think this watch is going for?
That's tough. Probably. It's a hard one. Wait.
It's okay. Take your time. It's kind of got that square,
500.
This one you can get retail 21,000.
Oh my god!
But it's trading double retail right now because there's so high demand. They said 45,000, but you can get it a little cheaper because it's not in demand as much anymore. But still, very hot watch, one of the hottest. So this is a Seiko. It's called the Seiko Tuna. What do you think this is around?
Well, first looks really cool.
Yeah, it's a domed. It's pretty nice. And you like the bezel too, eh?
Yeah, the bezel
it clips.
Really cool. Yeah. I would say around 1,000.
1,000. Okay, that's around it. It's about 1,100 for a Seiko.
Oh.
Yeah, for this type of Seiko. Most Seikos are more affordable. Okay.
Pretty close.
Next one, an Lange Söhne. So it has the display time, so it doesn't actually have analog hands. It says it, and it's all mechanical on the inside. How much do you think it's actually German watch too? How much do you think this watch would go for?
Let's say 3,000.
3,000. This watch you can pick up between, depending on the retail price, around 30 to 40,000.
What?
Yeah.
I'm so bad at this.
No, it's fine. First of all, it's very special because a Lange Söhne, the king created a time on the wall, and it was the first type of the display time instead of analog because the minute repeaters interrupted his opera. So he actually commissioned a clock to show the time. Now, a Lange Söhne has taken that into a watch, and now it's instantaneous change at 60 seconds on the watch, and it changes from 52 to 53, and of course all the way up through. Now for the next watch. This is a Hublot. It is fully skeletonized. I wanted you to bring you one that is like this. Do you like this watch at all? No, me neither. But
it's just very weird. I don't know how you can like why is it there's so much stuff? Like, isn't that all like the battery working stuff inside that you have to
yeah, there's no battery in this one, but it's all mechanical. You're right.
Yeah.
That's the stuff you have to service. And this watch, it's called skeletonized. I understand why you didn't like it. It's Hublot had no ideas. So, how much do you think this watch retails for?
1,000.
I saw this online. The picture I got this from around 77 or 78,000. Yeah, around that area. Could be 80. Now, with this watch on the secondary market, the used market, you could probably pick it up for around $15 because nobody wants them. That was a joke, of course. You could probably pick them up around 15,000. So it retails for like 80 if you could make it. It was a joke for the $15, but honestly, these watches are not to a lot of people's preferences. To the next watch. So this is called a company called Orient, and these are mechanical movements. So it's mechanical, and what do you think about this?
I like the leather part of it.
Yeah. What comes on that leather?
Yeah. It's really nice. I like it. I think it's like a pretty easy watch to tell time if you know how to tell time.
Well, yeah. I hope you know how to tell time if you're buying a watch. So yeah. So what would you guess this price would be on this watch?
25,000.
Really? You can pick this up.
First.
You can pick this around 120 to 150, depending. This one is 120.
Dollars or $1,000?
Dollars.
Oh.
Yeah. You really like the company Orient? It sounds fancy, eh? Yeah, that's funny. So this is an AP for the next one. I brought an AP Royal Oak. What do you think about this watch? Do you like it? What's the quirks about this watch?
It has like a weird texture on the inside, kind of. Like
yeah, it's called honeycomb.
Yeah.
It's called honeycomb. Yeah.
I think it looks nice though. Overall, it's pretty cool. But
what do you think about the bezel? I have to ask you. So there's screws showing.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
That's kind of weird, but I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah. How much? Yeah, it's just a nice watch. Yeah, I would take that too if I could have it. I would take it. How much do you think that watch is?
I would say 10,000.
You can pick that one up depending on the model and everything, but around 30 to 40,000. Because yeah, you were pretty a little bit off, but the story of this is AP's really only well-known watch. AP is a very special company. They created watches for a long, rich history. But in the 70s, this is really what put them on the map. And Gerald Genta, the whole story with him. This was one of the first Genta designs. He's a very famous designer of watches. And he built this watch. He purposely built out of the stainless steel. And they sold it, I think, for $5,900 in the 70s. That was a lot of money back in the 70s, $5,900. And you can go to any other company in the world and spend about half that price, get a solid gold watch. He built it out of stainless steel. This was the first luxury watch in stainless steel, the AP Royal Oak. Then they made offshores, which are bigger. That's a story. I can get into the whole video just about the story of the AP Royal Oak. Great story. Awesome watch. So what do you think about this? This is a Seiko Persage. It's an automatic watch. Very nice. Yeah, it's a cocktail time. That's what people call it. And you would go to a nice dinner with this type of watch. It's a dress watch on a leather strap.
I would say 40,000.
40,000. You can pick this up between about $400 for.
Really?
Yeah, $400 for Seiko. I know some of these you really can't tell the difference, but the watch enthusiast out there would know the movements because movements are different and everything. So that concludes our look into the watches. What was your favorite out of all the pieces today that we saw?
Oh my gosh, there were so many, but I really liked the first. I think it was the first Seiko you showed me.
Yeah, that would be one of your favorites. The Tuna.
I liked all of the Seikos. I think those are really fancy, but some of them weren't as expensive as I thought they were gonna be.
So the Seikos, there's a big Seiko fan base. They're going to like that because most people diss Seiko for not being from Switzerland. They're from Japan, believe it or not. But an illustrious history. They have the best automatic movements in the Grand Seiko line, and I made a video about that. So thank you all for joining on this more casual video going through watches. Let me know your favorite watch in the comments down below. Please smash that subscribe button. Smash the like button too. It really does help the channel and helps me produce more content for you. Do you want to say anything to them?
I hope you guys enjoyed.